Leo, welcome to your Astro Flower reading going from the 3rd to the 9th of July. Apply in July. We're coming very close to your birthday season, so you must be tying up those last loose ends about what you want to be doing next year, what you did last year that you didn't like to do or you don't want to do again, and stuff like that. Just putting things into perspective, really, more than anything else. Thank you very much for being here and support that you give this channel. Absolutely lovely to see. I hope you have a lovely reading. What's your overall energy for this week? New world, new cycle. Yeah, you're coming up. The energy around you will make you feel like this. It's making you feel like this new cycle that's coming up for you, a new beginning. It's almost like Christmas for a young kid in a way. There's something that's going to be, it's like spring eternal. It's like something is really being brought to the surface in every little action that is around you at the moment. So it's feeling it in the air, I think, for you more than anything. This whole new cycle. What is this whole new cycle about? Let's just see what's going on your relationship side. And your karmic message is the Six of Cups. Is actually sort of applying that happiness in the past that you've understood, things that you've done in your past that made you happy, basically, or the happy part of your journeys that you'd like to invigorate within your life. This person is giving this other person, this young person, this child, like a bunch of flowers. It's like sort of showing from the past, the wisdom of the past is bringing forward some beautiful flowers for your future. But they're not eternal. It is the past. It is remembering the past. It is knowing about the past, where you can actually where it's going to allow you to open up to the happiness that is within you, basically. And that's your karmic path, to sort of live your happiness, Leo. With the universe is offering you the King of Swords. This is a really good card for you, actually. The universe is giving you this definition of clarity of vision through justice, of exactly what you like, your just desserts. And they're bringing up through this overall world energy, this new cycle that's coming into your life. They're bringing forward a clear vision for you going forward. And they're trying to instigate it. So I'd be very attentive to all the little coincidences that are happening around you and allow them to feed your projects as you go forward. Make it really clear within your mind's eye what's going on. From your past, or your guides, of how your guides influence your karmic path, and these are the guides that are really on the super subconscious level, so they're influencing a lot of the coincidences that are around you. Therefore you should be paying attention to that. It is within the connection with lots of other people that are around you. It's being in groups, it's celebrating, it's enjoying the interaction with others that you have. But you are bringing your cup to this sort of party here at the moment. And I think this cup comes from that cup there that we're talking about in the six of cups there, that bringing that sort of, those flowers forward, that beautiful sort of fragrant and colourful sort of memories that you have, and it's going to stimulate your future, as it were, and understanding your connection with other people in a really, really nice way. How's your future self advising you? Out with the old and in with the new. I think this is very much certainly a fire card. I don't know if it's necessarily a Leo card, but it certainly is out with the old and in with the new. And you're chomping at the bit, I feel here, that it's like kind of going, you want the new cycle, you want this new year to come in with you. You're getting very passionate about what you want to be doing in the future, what plans you're putting into place, what ambitions you're putting into place in according to your relationships that are around you. And I think there's stimulating new relationships around you. And this is, you're opening the door to connecting to new people. It could be new friends, could be, it could be through like a new activity that you do, which introduces you to a lot of other people that you may not have met before. And so it's opening up a lot of doors yeah, very, very sociable activities going on for you at the moment. With the overall energy at the end of the week, yet you're not at your birthday point at the moment. I think this is why I'm sort of saying you're chomping at the bit. There's a sort of like energy as well. It's sort of like it's building up around you at the moment, but it's not actually been released as yet. And the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands here is observing what's going on. It's the Harbour Master observing the comings and goings of other people, or other people that have been on journeys, the welcoming other people, saying goodbye to other people. There seems to be a way that you still are in that observing stage. You're not actually initiating the actions in your relationships at the moment, but it's building up into you. As I think this is what comes out as the key card in a way. It's the clarity of vision that the universe is trying to give you, and that's why you've got to be a little bit patient here. And by the end of the week, you're going to really want to move on, but the universe is sort of saying, be patient, be patient. There's things still to be put into place as you go forward in this new cycle, and it is time to go off on that journey. And you're packed, you're ready. It's just a case of sort of like saying goodbye, waving goodbye, turning around and going. And that journey you're right on the cusp of it. I would have thought you'd start seeing it already happening next week, to be honest. But this week here is just building up this whole new cycle, because even the energy around you is the world. It is a new cycle, but that's not necessarily here. That's in what's around you at the moment. It's not fully within you, as it were. Okay? So it seems like you're on the cusp of everything. And, crossing the T's and dotting the I's is a very good thing. Applying it in July. On your material side, I think you've decided this some time ago, actually. We talked about this in your monthly reading, which if you haven't seen, you can find that on our channel. About applying in July. And things do come in quickly for you. If I remember rightly, you had the Chariot as well in that. And your karmic path is now sort of saying, learn about, it was learning about administration, learning to stem the outflow of money, so then the inflow is greater than the outflow at the moment. So then you can build riches, within your life, wealth within your life, within your career path, your business and whatever. But whatever it is now, it's now starting to come in quite quickly at the moment. And as I say, in the last 3 months before your birthday, that's where you calculate a lot of things. And you've calculated it on the material side. We tend to deal with the material side before the emotional side. The material side is dealt with, and it's now you're sort of like, your karmic mission is to start really activating it, starting to put it into first gear and really start motoring. Because there is going to be a lot of opportunities that comes into your life that in this week that's going to give you the sensation that life is moving on really, really quickly. And I think it's moving on around you in a way rather than you moving very quickly. But you're definitely stepping into the next stage or the next part of your journey in regards to your financial sort of side. How does the this is you, this is more you, King of Wands. You got two kings now down here. This is really quite powerful, Leo. Really, really powerful for you, Leo. And you've got these. I've got a Gemini coming into my head. Why have I got a Gemini that's coming into my head? You might well be connected with a Gemini within your business and stuff like that. This could be a particular thing for you or some of you. It's helping you to be a leader. This person is helping you to be a leader, be center stage, as it were. And the universe is encouraging this within all Leos to take center stage within your career path, business and jobs, your projects. Really stamping your mark on the situation as things move very quickly in your favor. And this new cycle sort of starts coming into play. The World card now, I'm getting much more of the World card of wanting to be active and moving on. Yeah. What's brought you to this point here? This is how your guides are influencing this karmic path. It's come through intelligence, and this is what I was talking about. You know, holding the stem of what's going out, so that you can build up with what's coming in. You know, making money is not a problem for Leo, it's keeping it. So I think this is what you've learned over this last few weeks, of how to actually accumulate your wealth. And once you start accumulating, then you can speculate. And this is where it's bringing in the Chariot card and that King of Wands. You've been playing smart in order to speculate, and it seems like you're going to invest either in your career path or your business or your project. If that's on your radar, then yes, definitely start moving in those directions. Definitely start sort of like getting up to speed with the world that is around you. And I think that's what the Three of Wands is also a little bit about. Justice. I think you've got this in your monthly reading in exactly that position as well. You're heading towards a very harmonious place. You get your just desserts, you get your justice, you get your reason. You're going to feel like you're really empowered through reason, through playing smart. In business, you know, it seems like business or projects or even within your career path, you seem to be a cut above the rest at the moment, or you've got that capacity within you. And it's now you're going to start stepping into a situation that is going to give you the rewards that you have been working on. And that's what's bringing you forward to that mark there, to that moment there, in regards to your business and your jobs and etc. And out the top you get the Ace of Swords. You've got the Ace of Wands there, and now you've got the Ace of Swords. A very, very powerful reading for you, Leo. We're going to be moving on to doing clarifications with the Light Seers card, but the Ace of Swords is, with this Justice card here, the Ace of Swords is, you know, I don't regard it as like a victory in life. I almost feel like it's like you've been given your sword in order to carve out your future. And it's like, it's like an honor. You feel honored, you feel, this is how you feel like you're winning in life. Because you're really feeling, yes, I'm doing well. And it's being, you know, being proud, but having reason to be proud of. And it also sort of gives you a real good clarity of vision with these victories going forward. So we're building up to that whole new start, that whole new season in your life, which is a yearly season, which has to do with your birthday, and it's building up to it. It's, the cannon is loaded, it's ready to fire, and I think it's now started saying to you, right, get you up to speed because it's ready to go, and within your financial side, and you will naturally get that as well on the you will get that naturally as well within your relationship side, and that'll probably come up to speed next week. Thank you very much for being here, by the way, Leo. Thank you very much for, you know, supporting, subscribing, all of that malarkey. You'll find also linked in the description below any private readings you would so like. You can choose your time, date, and the type of, the formula of sort of reading that you want to do. You can find that linked down in the description below, and you can book it all up online yourselves. And I'll see you there for that. Let's just get on with the clarification. With the World card, you get the the Magician. The Magician has everything at his disposal, all the elements at his disposal, and with all these elements you can create something completely new here. And I think this is what this cycle is, this new cycle is all about. It's about what what do you wish to create in life? What do you want to, create, manifest within your life? And this is a good opportunity at the moment in order to get that. To get that sort of flowing through in your life at the moment. Let's just see what's going on with the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, we get the Ace of Swords. So this clarity of feeling, yes, you're building up. And as I say, I thought it will be coming through next week. But you're building up this sensation within you, within your relationship side, that yes, I'm connecting with, with new people. I'm really at harmony with every sort of relationship that is around me at the moment. And it's come from your past and what you've done in the past in order to get to where you are today. And knowing that this is your karmic path. You should know that. The King of Swords. How's this clarity of vision coming through from the universe? I think it's having a balanced view. The King of Swords is about justice as well, which is what we find over on the other side on your material side. And through this justice, you need to be able to have looked at disappointments in your life, things that were a bit complicated and difficult. And I think this is where this clarity of vision comes from. It comes out of a space where in past relationships you might have been slightly disappointed with, but it is the past, it's not the future, and it's given you that clear vision of a future in regards of how you want your relationships to be. With the Three of Cups, you get justice. There's a bit of karmic payback here, I think, for you here, almost karmic justice for you in a way, through something that's a disappointment. As I said in the past, I think you're now getting your, kudos. It's sort of kind of going, I know I was right. I had it covered. I knew. You had it right in regards to certain relationships that are around you. And I think this does create a big celebration within you. The idea of kind of going, yes, I'm on the right path. With the Ace of Wands, you get the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this out with the old and in with the new is built out of a confidence that you found within yourself because of this sort of justice or understanding or clarity of sort of seeing the past and realizing, putting it all in its place. In the future, your passion should be going towards a direction which comes from a place that is very powerful within you, that you feel good about, that you have confidence in. And moving, and exploring new avenues in relationships that comes from a very confident place. With the Three of Swords, you get the Nine of Wands. This is possibly what you're waiting on. The Three of Wands can be seen as a card of procrastination, and I think the procrastination comes when we are learning a lesson, that we're connecting or integrating the messages of the past through that disappointment there and through that justice. I think there's a realization for you this week in regards to relationships of how good you are in a way, Leo, and how you don't want relationships in the future that are just going to bring you disappointment. Yeah, it's a real clarity of thought within you and clarity of being in regards to your relationships. Let's just have a look on your material side of life. You've got the Chariot card. Yeah, concentrating on one thing at the time will make you go faster. If you're trying to do everything at the same time, it's a little bit like the tortoise and the hare race and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, yeah, they both arrive at the same time. But at the moment, I think concentrating on one thing at a time, getting it done really well, is going to help you to progress a lot quicker on your path. Focusing on the things that are working for you, basically. The King of Wands. What's this ultimate confidence and power within you, stepping into your power. Where's it coming from? Abundance, basically. Everything that you could so want, depending on what you're focused on in regards to your business or projects, and etc. You've got to go after it. The universe is saying to you, you've got everything in the tank in order to do this. If you just start following your path and following your passions and being at one with yourself, basically, you know, the universe is totally backing you up. What's happening with the Seven of Swords? This good quality, or this smart thinking in the past, which has brought you to this pinnacle sort of stage we're looking at the moment. What's bringing, well, you've got the Seven of Swords, which is being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. We've now got 3 sevens out on the deck here at the moment, and the 7 is for me, it's like a revelation number. It's a realization. There's a lot of realization that's going on here, and it's realizing that you can manifest a whole new cycle, which is that conviens, that's French, that goes well for you, basically. And it's going to take nurturing, and you've nurtured this almost like skill, I think. This is what playing smart. You have this ability to disarm situations for your, so then it's much more beneficial for you and others around you, but mainly for you, you know. And you've nurtured this future, and you've nurtured your understanding. The Justice, this is what's calling you in the front, heading off on that pathway. It's tying in with that Chariot card as well. It's having that justice, it's having that harmony within your life, it's having that success within your life. And now there's a pathway for you to head off down, and it's going down towards the Ace of Swords, the feeling of ultimate victory for you. This is what's just down the road. It's out with the old and in with the new. It's under the cusp at the moment for you, Leo, because you're coming into your birthday season. You, with the Ace of Swords, you get the Eight of Wands next to the Nine of Wands, which is really good, because the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands has that wand in her hand. She's going off on that pathway, and she's leaving behind the Eight of Wands, the communication or the understanding or the information that comes in, which allows us to move forward. And this information is coming through for you now, in your material side. So it seems like your material side is pushing a lot more forward than your relationship side, and I would concentrate on that side at the moment. As you go forward, by the end of the week, what's gonna make you feel absolutely on top of the world is the fact that you understand things within your material world, which is going to help you to advance in the direction that you want to go in and manifest what you want to manifest, basically, going forward. There you go, Leo. A very productive week, a very apply in July week. Yeah, I would start really getting on your marks, getting ready for the gun, ready for your birthday season to kick off here. Take your time, you know, do not get frustrated either, because that's the possibility that could come out of this as well. So be careful of that. Yeah, there you go, Leo. The full monthly readings is you'll find on our channel, the collective, which is called Apply in July, and also your individual reading is on our channel as well. Thank you very much for your support for this channel. So all for me left to say is, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.